think that one's off to be milked. They're all pretty much full laden. I'm back where the crows are again, as you may be able to tell. There's loads about. They just keep landing on the other side of those trees though, which is a bit of a pain. But they're also landing in those fields over there. And this is really weird. Those fields those cows are in. Cool, Christ, those cows are getting a bit frisky. Those cows are in that field there. Now, that looked like, I don't know, wheat or barley about a week ago. And now they've come and flowered it. So it's sort of just gone. And the cows are sort of walking through, sort of picking through and eating it. And the field next to it, which is now has been ploughed in, was also the same stuff. And the fields at the back were also the same stuff. It's really weird. It's almost like they decided they didn't want that crop, or maybe they planted the wrong one. Or I did speak to Casey about it. I mean, is it the case that maybe they've fed those fields they've now ploughed with the crop that they were growing? I don't know. But anyway, I shall continue to try and catch these crows. They're all around, all over the shop. I've got one, virtually as soon as I turn up, where the cows are now, where they're drinking. One rested right on there, and I took it and it fell backwards, which was great, out of the water. Otherwise I'd have had to have dived in the middle of all those cows and rescued it from the water. But, hello Moo, how are you? I'm getting some funny looks off some of these. Anyway, I'll see you later. Well, it's a lovely summer's evening. This is the ladder trap, as Jim calls it. There's a few beauties there. Absolutely gorgeous birds. Make a hell of a racket though. But yeah, that's what's drawing them in. Not very successful, I have to say. I mean, they sort of bugger about in there all day until until the gamekeeper comes along at night and kills them, and then sets it up with a new lot. But these are the trees that I'm going for, just in front of me. It's actually a nice little area. I'll just show you the actual area I'm shooting in. It's just gorgeous. Absolutely, it's an idyll. You know, it's beautiful. So, I mean, I've had 3, which is not too bad. Could have had a couple more, but I've had the ones I've had long distance towards down these. Here's a trough. Well, I've had 2 of them off there, and that's actually 50 yards, but I'm using the fact today, so that's no problem at all. And then the other one was taken inside the wood, which was actually, because just behind here is actually the pens for the pheasants that the gamekeeper looks after and brings on, and I've got to say I've got one in there as well. So yeah, I mean I'm fairly pleased with it. I had a rabbit come out earlier, which was quite funny. Actually settled down by where those grey birds are again down there. There they go. Look. Yeah. Hello boys. Anyway, by that post just there, a rabbit came out, and it came out from that mound just over here, and it dashed over to there, and I thought, all right, I'll have a go at that, and I got as close as I could without spooking it, and there was one thing. It was like a couple of blades of grass and in the way, and I thought, well, I've got the fact, so there's no problem with that. I can go through grass, it won't deflect. And the other thing it was hiding was a stick. And so I hit the stick with the pellet, which was great fun, and watched the rabbit run as fast as it could for miles. Anyway, so I've had a really good afternoon, nice and quiet. Had a good chat with the farmer, put the word in about some rats, and told him that I've got MV. Well, will have, but you don't know that. But yeah, brilliant. I'll see you later. Hello, it's Chris, caretaker here. Anyway, had a bit of a laugh today. As you can tell, I don't have too many privets on many shoots. I'm actually back indoors, or back home. But it was very interesting. I ended up with 4, because as soon as I did the last bit to camera, one plonked itself right in front of me, lovely, took it, and it fell into the deepest bloody stinging nettles. They were about 4 foot deep, about 3 weeks ago. Now, you need a machete. Admittedly, Quickie would chew his way through. Not for me, thanks very much. Here's the babies. 1 second, I'll just turn it round. Whoop, there you go. 1, 2, 3. There we go again. Oh, that's better. So anyway, yeah, it was incredibly hot, but very enjoyable. I had a great chat with the farmer. Found out what the fields were turned over for. Apparently, it was a mixture of maize and grass, and because they're a big dairy herd, they do that so they could feed the cows. And then they've turned over the other fields and turned the maize and grass into it. I don't know why. Maybe it helps feed it. And they're replanting again with just maize. But so yeah, I've got a good one in with him. Sort of said to him, anytime you want any rats doing, because obviously if there's cows and cow shit and hay, there's rats. So yeah, so I had a very good day. I'm going to hopefully get out there really early tomorrow morning, and see if I can sort of get it from a sort of a beginning of a day type job. I mean, this was an afternoon really. I know it was only 4, but still better than poking the eye with a dead rat, as they say, or as I do. Anyway, I had really good fun, as I said already about 4 times. The throat's still not properly fixed, but no, I had a really good time. So I'll see you later.